and our brilliant Lions. The Olympian Conference places special emphasis on encouraging good sportsmanship. We encourage everyone to cheer for the athletes and refrain from actions that are intended to ridicule or distract the other teams or officials. We hope you will enjoy the game and support the athletes in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
And hello and welcome to the Brilliant High School Gymnasium as we get set for WIA Boys Basketball Non-Conference action. I'm Nathan Levi. I shall be doing the play-by-play for you tonight. And Brilliant Boys Basketball takes on the Freedom Irish in non-conference tonight. Freedom enters with a 4-0 record. Meanwhile, Brilliant enters with a 5-0 record early this season. Both teams featured a player picked by the Post Crescent as one of the top 5 players in the Fox Cities area. Brilliant's own Tyler Lemke takes that honor. Meanwhile, for Freedom, number 2 Colin Hofacker takes that honor. And taking a look at the starting lineups right now, as you may have heard the PA announcer, Hope Klesick, announcing. For Freedom, number 2 Colin Hofacker, a 6'2" senior guard. Number 3 Andrew Connolly, a 5'9" senior guard. Number 10 Brett Schomer, a 6'3" senior forward. Number 12 Eric Schomer, a 5'11" senior guard. And number 24 Logan Malik, a 6'1" senior forward. And for Brilliant, number 2 Dante Krasneski, a 5'9" junior guard. And Brilliant controls the tip, and we'll get you the rest of the starting lineup at the start of the next dead ball. And Michael Reeder goes baseline, misses the reverse layup. Schomer with the ball, or excuse me, Hofacker. Now Schomer, and now Hofacker with the ball. He'll drive back out to Schomer. Malik with the ball. He'll look. He'll pass the ball to Connolly. Now Brett Schomer with the ball. Schomer still. Now to the other Schomer. Hofacker up off glass and good. Tyler Lemke a little late getting over, and Freedom takes a 2-0 lead. 7:22 remaining first quarter. Lemke, now Reeder. And now Mathebe in the corner. He'll dribble wing. 3-pointer by Mathebe. Up off back iron, no good. Controlled by Lorenz. Brilliant will maintain possession off offensive rebound. Now Reeder. Top to Lorenz, and now to Lemke, and now Krasneski corner to Mathebe. Mathebe with the ball. Krasneski looking. He'll pass far side. Lemke for a three-pointer in and almost in and out. Freedom takes over possession. 6:48, 2-0. Freedom leads. Schomer now to Malik. Now Connolly. Connolly with the ball. Guarded by Mathibi. Now top to Malik. Malik guarded by Lemke. He'll throw over to Eric Schomer. Now Brett Schomer on the baseline. Back to Eric Schomer. Now Malik. Malik puts up a three-pointer. Off the mark. No good. And Freedom ball pushed out of bounds by Jacob Mathibi. And the rest of your starting lineups for Brilliant: number 4, Jacob Mathibi, a 5'10" senior guard. Number 21, Justin Lorenz, a 6'3" senior forward. Number 23, Michael Reeder, a 6'6" senior forward. And number 33, Tyler Lemke, a 6'3" senior forward. And pass out of bounds. Brilliant ball. Eric Schomer pass for Colin Holfacker goes a little astray. 6-11. Brilliant takes over possession. Mathibi will bring the ball up the court, guarded by Eric Schomer. Almost a travel. Now Lemke. Mathibi with the ball. He'll look to create. Nothing doing. Back to Reeder. Now Mathibi again. Mathibi dribbles. Passes back out. Now Krasneski drives in the lane. And 2 shots coming for Dante Krasneski.
Foul on number 3,
Andrew Connolly called for the foul. First free throw up and good for Dante Krasneski. Second free throw up and good for Krasneski as well. Krasneski last game against St. Mary's Central on Friday night came up with a game-high 16 points for the Lions. Krasneski tips it away, taken away by Lemke. Now Krasneski, now to Reeder. Reeder goes up off glass and good. Michael Reeder with nice passing by the Lions. Pressure defense by Brilliant. Now Malik goes in the lane and looks like a foul will be called on Michael Reeder.
Foul on number 23, Michael Reeder.
His first personal, team first for the Lions. Logan Malik at the free throw line for 2. First free throw up and good. Logan Malik gets into the scoring category. And second free throw in and out. And Dante Krasneski comes up with the rebound. Now 5:09 remaining first quarter. Brilliant up 4-3. Mathibi with the ball, dribbles in, pulls back out. Now he'll set up the offense. Now over to Reeder. Reeder looking around. He'll throw top to Krasneski. Now far side to Mathibi. Mathibi looking around. Now back out to Lemke. Lemke will take a three-pointer up. Air ball too deep. And a steal by the Lions. Lemke dribbles inside and off glass. No good. 2 shots coming for Lemke from the free throw line. And foul will be called on Colin Holfacker.
In for the Irish, number 22, Adrian Strong. In for the Lions, number 3,
Graham Hassey and Nick Dietrich into the game for the Lions. Also getting set to check in will be Seth Ranke. Checking out for Brilliant was Dante Krasneski and Justin Lorenz. Tyler Lemke will take a seat. He made 1 of 2 free throws. Connolly will bring the ball up the court. Now Holfacker, now back to Connolly. Now Malik. And rejected by Seth Ranke, the big man. And Reeder stepped on the baseline. Tyler Lemke will check back in. He'll replace Michael Reeder. Coming into the game for Freedom, last dead ball was Avery Van Stralen. He replaced Eric Schomer. Van Stralen with the ball, top of the key. Guarded by Haase. Now Malik. Guarded by Dietrich. Looking around, now Connolly, top of the key. Now over to Holfacker, right wing. Holfacker looking great, nothing doing. Back out to Brett Schomer. Schomer with the ball, send up the offense. Now Connolly, right wing. Guarded by Mathebi, nothing doing. Out to Van Stralen. Stralen will drive inside. And foul on the ground will be called on Jacob Mathebi. Dante Krasnowski again set to check in for the Lions. He'll replace Jacob Mathebi. 3:51 remaining first quarter. Brilliant up 5-3. Both teams with 2 team fouls. Dietrich guarding on Malik. Malik looking around, nothing doing. And now Holfacker. Right wing, now top to Connolly. Connolly guarded by Krasnowski. Now Malik. Now cornered to Holfacker. Holfacker looking around, nothing doing. Now Van Stralen. Van Stralen looking around. And Seth Ranke gets a nice block. Now Krasnowski looking. Krasnowski looking to create. He goes inside and blocked by Freedom. Now Connolly bring the ball up the court. Connolly pulls up and pops from the elbow. Nothing doing. Schomer gets a rebound. No good. And now Ranke with the rebound. Krasnowski will bring the ball up the court. Over to Lemke. Lemke will drive inside. Up off glass and good. Tyler Lemke, team's leading scorer, puts in another 2 points. Now Holfacker guarded by Lemke. Top to Malik. Malik will pull up for 3 and got it. Logan Malik from downtown. 7-6. Brilliant leads. 2:45 remaining first period. Krasnowski now to Lemke. Now to Dietrich. Now back to Krasnowski. Right wing. Krasnowski looks, drives inside, pulls back out. Now Lemke for 3. Up off front iron. No good. Freedom will take over possession as Logan Malik prevented Nick Dietrich from getting the ball out of bounds. Ref was turned away, didn't exactly see a push on that possession. Van Stralen, now to Schomer. Van Stralen still looking around. Now Malik. Now Schomer. And that ball will go out of bounds. And Brilliant will take over possession. Last dead ball, Holfacker, Connolly, and Schomer checked out. And now on the court for Freedom will be Eric Schomer, Van Stralen, Malik, Seth Dockstader, and Noah Brickner. Alex Cooney also in the game for the Lions. Mathebi also in again. Lemke looking. Goes inside to Orth. Zach Orth will be going to the free throw line. 2 free throws to come for the senior forward, standing 6'6".
Foul on number 24, Logan.
1:45 remaining, 7-6. Brilliant leads. Third team foul on Freedom. That one will go against Logan Malik, his first. First free throw up and good.
Lions number 23, Michael Reeder.
Lemke will check out. Michael Reeder comes back in for the Lions. Second free throw up and good. Zach Orth. Good from the free throw line, 2 for 2. Van Stralen looking around. He'll pass up to Malik. Malik goes up over Orth. Nothing doing. Zach Orth pulls down a nice rebound. Cooney looking around. He'll give it off to Lorenz. Lorenz goes up baseline and good. Justin Lorenz goes baseline and takes glass. And Michael Reeder called for his second personal foul. Or, no, maybe just his first, I believe. Oh, no. We'll hold on and find out. Yep, second personal foul. Tyler Lemke will replace him as Lions try to prevent Reeder from getting in foul trouble. Schomer with the ball, guarded by Cooney. Now to Brickner. Now Vince Strallen. Vince Strallen looking, trying to get to Dockstader. Nothing doing. Schomer pulls up inside the three, and Lorenz pulls down the rebound. 1:05 remaining. Brilliant leads 11-6. And Mathebe goes up glass. Nothing doing. And offensive foul called on Justin Lorenz for a push. Nice acrobatic move by Justin Lorenz, but made contact with the Freedom Irish. Seth Rinke will check in for Zach Orth. Also in for Freedom, Holfacker and Connolly. And Brett Schomer. Connolly guarded by Mathebe, trying to create space. Nothing doing. Now Holfacker. And a travel. Holfacker lost his footing as he went to make a pass. Dietrich will come in. He'll replace Alex Cooney. Now Dante Krasneski also comes in. He replaces Jacob Mathebe. 44 seconds remaining. Brilliant up 11-6. Krasneski now to Lorenz. Lemke pulls up baseline, nothing doing. Nick Dietrich goes up off glass. Nice rebound by Dietrich. 13-6, Brilliant leads, 25 seconds remaining. Connolly goes up. And foul on the ground, no shot. Brilliant now. Foul on Justin Lorenz will pick up his second personal foul. Alex Cooney will come and replace him. Brilliant with 5 team fouls. Freedom with 3. Three-pointer up off the mark, no good. And Seth Rinke gets the rebound. Now Krasneski drives inside, off glass, and good. Dante Krasneski, 7 seconds remaining. Brilliant's up 15-6. Brett Schomer with the ball, guarded by Lemke. And now Connolly from deep, air ball, and Brilliant takes a 15-6 lead going into the second quarter. Great team play by Brilliant. Great job on the offensive rebounding, and especially for the Lions. And taking a look at some stats so far here tonight. Dante Krasneski with 4 points in the first quarter. Justin Lorenz with 2. Michael Reeder with 2. Zach Orth with 2. Nick Dietrich with 2. And Tyler Lemke with 3. And for Freedom, they had 2 points from Colin Holfacker to start off the game and 4 points from Logan Malik in the first period. As we get set here for quarter number 2. Brilliant up 15-6. 5 team fouls for the Lions, 3 for Freedom, as I mentioned. Both teams undefeated in WIA play so far this year. On the season, Freedom 4-0. Brilliant enters with a 5-0 record. Brilliant comes in at 3-0 in the Olympian Conference, and Freedom comes in with a 3-0 record in the Eastern Valley Conference. And now it'll be Brett Schomer, top of the key, guarded by Reeder. And now inside the Holfacker, and off glass, and good. Colin Holfacker gets 2 more, up to 4 for Holfacker. Now Krasneski over to Reeder, guarded by Schomer. Now Lorenz, now Mathiebe, now Lemke down on the block. Lemke dribbles in, and nice little baby hook shot up and good. 2 more for Tyler Lemke. Brickner with the ball, now over to Holfacker, now back to Brickner. Now Eric Schomer, now top to Holfacker. Now Brickner on the wing, now Connolly, now the Brett Schomer. Off back iron, no good. Brickner controls the rebound. Connolly pump fakes, tries working inside, nothing doing, now outside the Brett Schomer. Now Connolly pulls up with a runner, nothing doing, and Lemke will grab the rebound. Mathiebe will bring the ball up the court. Set up the offense. Now over to Lemke. Lemke will drive inside, but he's called for a travel. 1 too many steps before he put the ball on the court. Freedom takes over possession. 6:41 remaining second period. 17-8 the score. Now Connolly guarded by Mathiebe. Now over to Eric Schomer inside. Brett Schomer almost tipped away by the 6'6 Reeder. Now Schomer, now outside to Connolly. Connolly pull up from 3 and off the mark, no good. Lemke will bring the ball, and now Mathiebe, now Reeder. Reeder looking around. Across court to Lorenz, now over to Krasnetsky, now top, over to Lemke, and now Reeder. Reeder on the left wing, looking around, nothing doing. Now inside to Lemke. Lemke dribbles inside and up again. Similar shot to the last one he made. 4 points this quarter for Tyler Lemke. Now Connolly over to Brickner. Brickner looking around. He'll try driving inside. Nothing doing. Now Connolly on the right wing. Connolly goes up baseline. Nothing doing. And Michael Reeder called for a 3rd personal foul. That'll be team 6. Next foul puts Freedom in the bonus the rest of the half. Coming in for Brilliant will be number 32, Nick Dietrich, number 24, Zach Orth, and number 3, Graham Hasse. Justin Lorenz, Jacob Mathiebe, and Michael Reeder will take a seat. Also for Freedom, Eric Schomer and Brickner will take seats. And the first free throw, up and no good. Now Krasnetsky with the ball. Now Orth. Now Hasse. Hasse looks top to Dietrich. Dietrich now left wing. Dietrich dribbles baseline. And a travel on Nick Dietrich. 19-10. Brilliant leads. Freedom possession. 30-second timeout for Freedom as Colin Holfacker gets set to check back in for Freedom. So far this quarter, Colin Holfacker with 2 and Andrew Connolly with 2. Connolly just missed the back end of an and 1 attempt. And Tyler Lemke with all 4 points for Brilliant this period. 7 total on the night for Tyler Lemke. And taking a look at what Freedom's had deal with so far this year. In their opening contest, they won 51-37 at Denmark. They followed that up with a 57-32 win at home versus Winneconne, a 43-36 win at Little Chute, and a 45-15 win at home versus Clintonville. Van Stralen, guarded by Hasse. Inside, and Tyler Lemke called for a foul. Holfacker go to the free throw line for 2. On the court for Freedom, Holfacker, Connolly, Brett Schomer, Avery Van Stralen, and Logan Malik. On the court for the Lions, Dante Krasnetsky, Graham Hasse, Zach Orth, Nick Dietrich, and Tyler Lemke. Brett Schomer will take a seat. He'll be replaced by Seth Dockstader. Both free throws up and good for Colin Holfacker. Kuznetsky with a little trouble. Loose ball all over. Now Tyler Lemke will maintain or get possession back for the Lions. Lemke goes up and off the mark, no good. Gets his own rebound. Another rebound. Block shots all over, but Graham Hasse goes up off glass, nothing doing. And now Van Stralen up, and he'll pass off the hole factor for 2. Now Kuznetsky, 19-14, Brilliant leads. Now top to Hasse. Hasse now over to Dietrich. Dietrich thought 3, pulls back, and he'll give off to Lemke on the baseline. And foul will be called on Freedom.
Foul on number 32, Noah Brickner.
Noah Brickner called for a foul. Brickner not in the game for Freedom. That might have been called on number 24, Logan Malik. Mathebe goes up off glass, nothing doing. Freedom ball. Van Stralen will bring the ball up the court. Graham Hasse playing great defense for the Lions. Lemke will bring the ball up the court now as Brilliant gets the steal. Orth, now Lemke, and now Hasse, now over to Mathebe. Mathebe looking around, guarded by Connolly. Now over to Hasse on the wing. Now back top to Orth, and now over to Mathebe, guarded by Connolly again. Mathebe goes inside. An offensive foul as Mathebe tried to pull up, but little contact, and the ref thought that Mathebe initiated it. 18 fouls on the Lions. Holfacker and Avery Van Stralen. Van Stralen will go out. On the court will be Connolly, Eric Schomer, Brett Schomer, Logan Malik, and Seth Dockstader for Freedom. Dockstader guarded by Ranke. Now Malik guarded by Lorenz. Oh! Offensive foul. Nick Dietrich taking the offensive foul. Logan Malik picks up his second personal foul. Team 5th. Freedom will put a little pressure on the Lions. Kuznetsky, now Lorenz, and now up to Mathebe. Mathebe will bring the ball up the court. Fast break. Now Ranke. Now almost a little alley-oop. Schomer with the ball. Tipped out of bounds by Lorenz. Tyler Lemke will come in. He'll replace Jacob Mathebe. Checking out for Freedom will be Eric Schomer. He'll be replaced by number 20, Tyler Bailey. Connolly with the ball. He'll inbound to Dockstader. Now Malik. Now to Connolly for 3 in the corner. No good. Now Dietrich gets the rebound. Kuznetsky will bring the ball up the court. 21-14, Brilliant. Out Dietrich, now Ranke, now Lorenz, and Kuznetsky and Dietrich. Lemke with the ball. He'll dribble baseline. And follow 2 shots coming for Tyler Lemke. 2:39 remaining second quarter. Seth Dockstader called for a foul. First free throw up and good for Lemke. Alex Cooney will check in for Justin Lorenz for the Lions. Second free throw up and good. Tyler Lemke 2 for 2 from the free throw line that possession. 3 for 4 on the night. Logan Malik, guarded by Lemke. Now Dockstader, and now Connolly, guarded by Kuznetsky, trying to set up the offense. Screen set. Inside to Schomer. Schomer looking around. Now outside to Dockstader. Now Malik inside. Now out to Connolly for three. Off the mark. Front iron, no good. And now Cooney got the start of the rebound, and Kuznetsky will get the actual credit for it. Nice job by Lemke to adjust midair. Goes up left hand. 25-14. Brilliant leads. Andrew Connolly. Ball top. Now to Malik. Malik looking around. Now back to Connolly. Guarded by Kuznetsky. Connolly drives inside. Pumps. Now goes up and good. Connolly with all 4 points here in the second period for his total points tonight. Kuznetsky now to Cooney. Cooney looks over to Lemke, top of the key. Lemke drives inside. And a foul called on Freedom. Seth Dockstader called for his second personal foul. And Brilliant will shoot bonus. Colin Hofacker will check in. He'll replace Logan Malik. On the court for the Lions will be number 2, Dante Kuznetsky. Number 24, Zach Orth. First free throw up and good for Tyler Lemke. Zach Orth, and then Alex Cooney, number 25, number 32, Nick Dietrich, and number 33, Tyler Lemke. Second free throw up, front iron, and good. Tyler Lemke making them count from the free throw line tonight. 4 for 5. Actually, 5 for 6. Wolfak with the ball, top, now Connolly. Now Bailey cuts through the lane, now Schomer. Schomer with the ball, guarded by Dietrich, and now over to Connolly, guarded by, and now Bailey. Bailey looking around, dribbles, passes off to Schomer. Schomer dribbles, looking around, nothing doing. Now out to Hofacker. He'll set up the offense, guarded by Lemke. Lemke goes inside, or now Bailey from the corner for three, off the mark, no good. Lemke will bring the ball up the court. 48 seconds remaining in its first half. Lemke goes up baseline and no shot. Foul before the shot. And Lemke will still go to the free throw line. Shoot 1 and 1 in the bonus. Both teams have 18 fouls. Brilliant leads 27-16, 42 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Andrew Connolly called for his second personal foul. First free throw up and good. 6 of 7 tonight from the free throw line for Tyler Lemke. Second free throw up and good. 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Graham Hasse will check in for Alex Cooney. Eric Schomer will bring the ball up the court. 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Schomer looking around. Oh, now we're to Van Stralen. Van Stralen inside the Dockstader. Dockstader kicks back out to Bailey. Now Van Stralen. Now Schomer. Schomer looking around. Now Dockstader. Now over to Brett Schomer. He'll drive baseline. Nothing doing. Dietrich with good defense. And Schomer just gets it to go over Dietrich. Lemke now over to Kuznetsky. 13 seconds remaining in first half. Kuznetsky with the ball. He'll look to work on. 5 seconds left, and Kuznetsky will go to the free throw line. Shoot 1 and 1 in the bonus. 19th foul for the Irish. 29-18. Seth Reinke will check in for Tyler Lemke. Kuznetsky. First free throw up and good. 5 points on the night for Dante Kuznetsky, Thinking of his older brother Trevor, who also played for the Lions, along with oldest brother Levi. Now Dante hits the second one as well. 4 for 4 for Dante from the free throw line. Schomer pulls up from deep. And off high glass, no good. And at the end of the first half, the Brilliant Lions will take a 31-18 lead into the break, led by Tyler Lemke. And we'll get you some more stats right before the start of the second half. But for now, we'll pause as the Brilliant Palm squad takes the court for a halftime performance under the direction of Billy Joe Strong. And hello and welcome back to the Brilliant High School Gymnasium as we get set for the second half of Brilliant Boys non-conference basketball action as the Lions jump out to a 31-18 lead over the Freedom Irish. Taking a look at some first half stats for Brilliant. They were led by Tyler Lemke's 15 points, 12 of which came in the second quarter. Also scoring, getting the scoring column for Brilliant, Dante Krasnetsky with 6, Justin Lorenz with 4, Michael Reeder with 2, and he's also got 3 fouls, something to look at. Keep an eye on the rest of the way. Zach Orth with 2, Nick Dietrich with 2 for the Lions. And for Freedom, Colin Holfacker with 8 points, Andrew Connolly with 4, and Logan Malik with 4. And looking at who's taking the court for the Lions will be your starting lineup consisting of Krasnetsky, Mathibi, Lorenz, Reeder, and Lemke. And for Freedom, taking the court will be Holfacker, Connolly, Brett and Eric Schomer, as well as Logan Malik. And Krasnetsky will bring the ball across midcourt, and now to Lemke. Lemke driving around. He'll look at the goal baseline, loses possession. He'll dribble back, top, stop the offense. Now Krasnetsky top, now over to Mathibi, now top to Lemke. Krasnetsky drives, kicks back out, now to Lorenz. And Lorenz travels. 7:37 remaining third quarter. Freedom takes over possession. Brilliant will put a little man-to-man pressure on Freedom. Connolly will bring the ball up. Guarded by Mathibi. Now Schomer guarded by Krasnetsky. Now Malik guarded by Lemke. Now top to Connolly. Now Eric Schomer. Now top Brett Schomer. Guarded by Reeder. Now to Holfacker for 3. And good. Colin Holfacker starts off the third with a three-pointer, 31-21. Brilliant leads. Mathibi now to Lemke. And another travel by the Lions. 2 quick turnovers for the Lions leads to another Freedom possession. 7:03 remaining third quarter. Brilliant's lead 31-21. Connolly will bring the ball up the court, guarded by Mathibi. Now to Malik. Malik on the right wing. Now right wing with Schomer. Now Eric Schomer, top of the key. Now over to Malik, left wing. Inside. Trying to get the ball to Brett Schomer. Tipped away by Michael Reeder. 6:41 remaining third quarter. Brilliant leads. 30-second timeout for the Lions. Coach Shimmick in his first year at the helm, or first year on the court for the varsity team. He was a JV head coach for the Lions for many years under Pete Kittle's direction. Coach Pete Kittle now takes over the principal duties for Brilliant High School, so Coach Chad Shimmick slides up into that varsity head coaching position. Freedom possession underneath underneath their basket. Eric Schomer will do the inbounding. Connolly, now Malik, and now Connolly. Connolly gets the ball into Brett Schomer. Now kicks back out to Connolly for 3, and good. 2 threes to start off the third quarter for Freedom. Brilliant's lead 31-24. 6:25 remaining third quarter. Now Mathibi with the ball on the wing. He'll back top. Now Reeder, right wing. Now cross to Mathibi. Mathibi looking. Now he'll pass off to Lorenz. Now Reeder in the corner. Now Kuznetsky. Now Mathibi and Lorenz. Lemke goes inside. Up off glass and good. And 1 for Tyler Lemke. That's 17 points for him. Colin Holfacker picks up his third personal foul. Getting set to check in for the Lions. Number 41, Seth Reinke, a 6'7" senior center. He'll replace Michael Reeder. 33-24, Brilliant lead, 6:03 remaining third quarter. Free throw in and out, no good. And rebound goes off a Holfacker and out of bounds. Brilliant takes over possession. Inbound pass to Mathibi. Mathibi, good. Jacob Mathibi gets into the scoring column. Mathibi with a foul, and he knows it. Not very happy with himself after that one. 35-24, Brilliant leads, 5:50. Graham Hassey will check in for Jacob Mathibi as Mathibi picked up his third personal foul. According to West Sports, Mathibi checking as the team's second leading scorer at 12.2 points per game. Holfacker, now Connolly. Now over to Eric Schomer. He'll pass out back out to Connolly. Connolly for 3, up off front iron glass, no good. Schomer tried saving it, goes right to goes right to Hassey, and at the other end, Brilliant can't convert as the ball goes through Tyler Lemke's hands. Freedom ball. 5:27 remaining. Brilliant leads 35-24. Noah Brickner will check in for Colin Holfacker. Connolly dribbles up over to Brickner. Brickner with the ball, guarded by Lorenz. Now Connolly. Now over to Malik. Now Brickner with the ball. Now free throw line to Schomer. Now Malik for 3. Up off front iron, no good. Seth Reinke, the big man, with the rebound. Tyler Lemke dribbles inside and loses possession again. Noah Brickner will bring the ball up the court. And Connolly goes up off glass and good. Dante Krasnetsky called for the foul. 35-26. Brilliants lead down to 9. One free throw to come for Connolly. First personal on Dante Krasnetsky, team second. Tyler Lemke will come out for the Lions, as will Justin Lorenz. Alex Cooney and Nick Dietrich both check in for the Lions. Free throw up for Connolly, and good. Andrew Connolly with 6 points here in the second period. 10 on the game. Cooney, he'll inbound. He'll give the ball off to Ranke. Now back to Cooney. Cooney guarded by Brickner. Now Haase. Haase back up top of the key to Krasnetsky. Now over to Cooney. Cooney look around. Now Dietrich in the corner. Guarded by Malik. Ranke looks over far side to Krasnetsky. Now Cooney. And now Dietrich. Dietrich looking around. Nothing doing. Now top to Haase. Now Cooney. Right wing. Now right wing with Krasnetsky. And ball looked like it went off the foot of Dante Krasnetsky, but it might have gone off the foot of Noah Brickner, the way he chased after the ball. Either way, brilliant possession. Alex Cooney will inbound to Dante Krasnetsky. Krasnetsky will be guarded by Connolly. Now Cooney. Cooney will drive baseline. Nothing doing. Now back out to Dietrich. Now Cooney. He'll get out to Krasnetsky. Now Graham Haase. Now top to Cooney. Cooney for three. Burying it. Alex Cooney from downtown. 38-27. Malik, he'll dribble inside, kicks back out to Connolly for three again. Almost barely got the rim. Graham Haase gets the rebound. Now Krasnetsky brings the ball up the court. He'll cross over. Connolly up off back iron, no good. Up court to Schomer. Schomer from just inside the three-point line, no good. Foul on Nick Dietrich. Avery Van Stralen.
Foul on number 32, Nick Dietrich.
Excuse me, Noah Brickner, the one fouled. Dietrich picks up his first personal. First free throw up. Front iron, no good. Tyler Lemke will come in. He'll replace Graham Haase. On the court for the Lions, Krasnetsky, Cooney, Dietrich, Lemke, and Ranke. Second free throw up. Front iron, back iron, no good. Noah Brickner 0 for 2 from the free throw line there. Krasnetsky now over to Cooney. Cooney looking around, trying to get into Dietrich. Dietrich with the ball on the block, and now back out to Lemke. Now Cooney looking around over to Krasnetsky. Krasnetsky looks, he'll drive inside. Shot or foul on the ground. Freedom call for their second personal foul there.
Foul on number 22, Avery Van Stralen.
Avery Van Stralen called for the personal foul. First personal foul. Alex Cooney will check out. Checking in will be Zach Orth. Lions going big here. Aaron pass by Orth leads to a brilliant turnover. As I was saying, Krasnetsky checking at 5'9", but besides that, Tyler Lemke at 6'3", and then Nick Dietrich at 6'5", Orth at 6'6", and Ranke at 6'7". Doc Sater in the game for Freedom now as well. Brett Schomer with the ball top, now down low to Doc Sater, up off the mark and controlled by Zach Orth. Now Krasnetsky will bring the ball up the court. He'll look to cross over Van Stralen. Now back out to Orth. Now Krasnetsky again. Now Lemke. The ball must be a little slick. There's been a lot of fumbled or bobbled balls here this game. Lemke looking around. And a foul on Andrew Connolly.
Foul
Third personal or third team foul for the Irish. Third personal for Connolly. Dietrich will take a seat. Lorenz will replace him. Krasneski. Guarded by Van Stralen. Lemke and now Lorenz and now over to Krasneski. Krasneski drives inside. Up off the glass, no good. Brett Scholmer gets possession of the ball. Off glass. Tyler Lemke coming up big with another block. Freedom got the ball back but stepped on the line. Avery Van Stralen stepped on the sideline and Brilliant takes over possession. Game in and game out. Tyler Lemke comes up with big blocks. 38-27, Brilliant leads, 1:50 remaining third quarter. Lemke and now Krasneski. Top over to going for the alley-oop and they fell just shy as Krasneski tried to hook up with Tyler Lemke. Scholmer from just inside the three-point line for two. Krasneski. Now Lorenz. Lorenz looking around. Nothing doing. And now Lemke. Lemke will hold. Scholmer is not giving him enough space that ref won't count. And now Krasneski. Guarded by Van Stralen. Now Lorenz. Lorenz dribbles baseline. And no foul call on a hip check. Freedom ball. Alex Cooney will check in. Timeout called by Freedom. Good job by the Brilliant defense to make Freedom go to the second option on the inbound. 30-second timeout for Freedom. 49 seconds remaining here in third quarter. 38-29, Brilliant leads both teams with three team fouls, excuse me. And taking a look at some stats so far here in the third quarter. As for Brilliant, Jacob Mathebe with 2 points in the third. Alex Cooney with 3 points, and Tyler Lemke with 2 points. Colin Holfacker with 3 in the third quarter for Freedom. Andrew Connolly with 6 in the third. Brett Scholmer with 2. Actually, he had 4 in the third quarter. Brickner with the ball. Now top to Eric Scholmer. He'll give over to Van Stralen. Van Stralen goes baseline. He'll go up and one. Tyler Lemke doesn't like the calls. He thought he was just standing there, but Avery Van Stralen will go to the free throw line for an and one free throw attempt. 38-31. Brilliant's lead down to 7. 30 seconds remaining third period. Free throw up and good. 3-point play complete. Tyler Bailey will check in. He'll replace Avery Van Stralen. Cooney will inbound to Krasneski. Krasneski will be guarded by Bailey. 20 seconds remaining. Now Lorenz. Lorenz looking around. And an errant pass by Lorenz gives Freedom possession. .13 seconds remaining. Brilliant's lead down to 6. 38-32 as Graham Hasse checks in for Zach Orth. Seth Ranke will also check in. He'll replace Alex Cooney. On the court for the Lions, Krasneski, Hasse, Lorenz, Lemke, and Ranke. Scholmer with the ball. Now Eric Scholmer. 5-second call. Graham Hasse with good defense. 4 seconds remaining, 4.8 seconds for the Lions here in the third quarter to see if they can do anything. Krasneski will get the ball. 2 seconds. Krasneski goes up. Off front iron, no good. 38-32. Brilliant's lead down to 6 as we get set for fourth quarter action. Coming up next for the Lions, looking ahead, on Thursday they will be in Chilton to take on the Tigers. Chilton is 1-2 in conference play so far in the Olympian. As for Freedom, they are also in action on Thursday. They will be taking on Berlin at Freedom. Berlin is 2-2 in the Eastern Valley Conference. And for the Lady Lions, 2-4 on the season under Jeff Capelli. Their next game tomorrow night, Tuesday, December 16th. They are also at Chilton. So a team doubleheader, or excuse me, Brilliant doesn't play there till Thursday, but tomorrow the Lady Lions at Chilton. Chilton is 1-3 in the Olympian. So battle 1-3s in ladies competition tomorrow night at the Chilton High School Gymnasium. And now as we get set for the fourth quarter, Andrew Connolly bringing the ball up the court. Now Holfacker guarded by Lorenz. A switch that doesn't go well as Reeder tried to come over and help but left Scholmer wide open. Reeder now over to Mathibi. Now Lemke and now Krasneski. Krasneski top to Reeder. Reeder now to Lemke and now over to Lorenz in the corner. Lorenz now Krasneski, Mathibi, Reeder. Reeder looking around. Now back to Lemke left wing. Lemke looking around. Now Reeder back on the left wing again. Inside on the block to Lemke. Lemke goes up off glass, nothing doing. Good help defense by the Irish. And pass inside by Connolly goes astray, and Krasneski picks it off. Krasneski looks, crosses over, pops back out to Lemke. Now Mathibi and now Lorenz. Now top to Lemke. Now over to Reeder. Top of the key. Over to right wing to Krasneski. Krasneski will drive inside. Nothing doing. Pops back out over to Reeder. Top of the key. Mathibi will set up the offense. 6:40 remaining in fourth quarter. Brilliant leads 38-34. Mathibi looking around and stripped away by Freedom. Holfacker with the ball. He'll go up off glass and good. 38-36. Brilliant's lead down to 2. They led by 13 at the half. Krasneski looking around. Now Mathibi. Now over to Reeder. Reeder to Lorenz and now Krasneski in the corner. Now Lemke. Top to Reeder. Now over to Lorenz. Lorenz looking. He'll drive inside, pop back out to Krasneski. Now Lemke on the left wing. Now Krasneski, thought three, pulls back. Now Reeder, guarded by Holfacker. Now Mathibi in the corner, left side. Now Lemke. Lemke will set up the offense, 5:44. Now Krasneski, over to Lorenz. Tyler Lemke with the ball now. Now Mathibi. Lemke looking. Nothing doing. 5:17 remaining fourth quarter. Now Krasneski, Mathibi. Mathibi looking. Now top to Krasneski. Now Lemke again, right wing. Krasneski goes base, or Lemke goes up. Nothing doing. Now Reeder trying to be strong. And Connolly called for his fourth personal foul. 4:58 remaining fourth quarter. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Avery Van Stralen will check in for Andrew Connolly. As I said, Connolly picked up his fourth. 38-36. Brilliant leads. Reeder goes in the paint, up off glass, and good. Michael Reeder, the 6'6" junior forward, going to the free throw line for and one. Big play by the junior. Free throw up, off front iron, no good. And controlled by Scholmer. Scholmer with the ball. Now top to Malik. Malik guarded by Lemke. Now to Eric Scholmer. Now over to Malik. Now to Van Stralen. Van Stralen looking around, trying to get inside to Holfacker. Nothing doing. Good job by Lorenz on defense. Eric Scholmer ball, top of the key, guarded by Krasnetsky. Almost a travel there. Ref doesn't call it. Malik guarded by Lemke. Now Van Stralen. Now Holfacker. He'll go baseline. Up. No good. 2 free throws to come though for Colin Holfacker. 4:15 remaining, fourth quarter, 40-36. Brilliant leads. Brilliant pick up their 5th team foul. 3rd on Justin Lorenz. First free throw up and good for Holfacker. Krasnetsky with the ball. He'll give it across court to Mathibi. Mathibi guarded by Scholmer. Now to Krasnetsky, guarded by Van Stralen. Krasnetsky dribbles, pulls back out. Now Mathibi. Mathibi across to Krasnetsky. Now to Lorenz. Now inside to Reinke. Foul called down low. Michael Reeder fouled. Seth Dockstader called for a foul. He'll check out now. Noah Brickner will check in for him. 16 foul on the Irish. Bonus here on out for the Lions. Lemke looking around, trying to get inside. Nothing doing. And loose ball controlled by the Irish. 40-38. Malik, now Scholmer. Scholmer looking around, trying to get to Brickner. Malik with the ball again. Now Scholmer. Now back to Malik. Malik, now Scholmer. Scholmer will go to Van Stralen. Van Stralen goes up, off glass, nothing doing. No help defense there by the Lions. 40-40, 3:08 remaining fourth quarter. Timeout by the Lions. 13-point lead entering the second half, now firmly erased as we have a whole new ball game with 3 minutes left. 40-40. Brilliant lead, or Brilliant tied. Brilliant with 5 team fouls. Freedom with 6. Lemke leading the way so far tonight for Brilliant with 17 points. And it looks like Colin Holfacker for Freedom with 15 to this point. Taking a look at some other scores for Brilliant on the season. Jacob Mathibi comes in with averaging 12.2 points, as I mentioned earlier. Dante Krasnetsky with 11.5 tonight. Krasnetsky with 6 to this point. And Mathibi with 2 to this point. So well below their season averages thus far. As they come out of a timeout, it'll be Brilliant ball right around midcourt. Mathibi will pass the ball in to Krasnetsky. Krasnetsky now over to Reeder. Reeder will be guarded by Brickner. Now Krasnetsky, and now Mathibi, and now Dietrich. Reader. Now Krasnetsky. Inside to Lemke. And loose ball goes back to Freedom. Schomer with the ball, now top to Malik. Malik looking around. 2:15 remaining. Timeout by Freedom. Full timeout by Freedom. 2:16 remaining, fourth quarter. 40-40. And as I said, next for Brilliant will be Thursday, December 18th at Chilton. Following that, Tuesday, December 30th at they play Shiacton. It's classified as a Shiacton home game, but it's played at the Crest Center at the UWGB campus. It's called the Shano Sundrop Shootout. So the Crest Center, the home of the UWGB Fighting Lady Phoenix, is where the Brilliant boys basketball team will be playing next. They've been playing there for the last couple of years, one game each year. And then taking a look at two more games from there at Chilton, or at Mishkat, on Monday, January 5th, and Thursday, January 8th. They host Reedsville here at the Brilliant High School Gymnasium. Connolly set to throw in. He'll give it off to Holfacker. Now Malik, guarded by Lemke. Now Eric Schomer with the ball. Holfacker, now Connolly goes baseline. Up and good. Andrew Connolly gives Freedom their first lead since 2-0. Dante Krasnetsky, ball top of the key, now to Lemke. Now Mathibi. Mathibi looking around, now Lemke. Lemke will pull up for three. Off front back iron, no good. 1:42 remaining. Brilliant trails, 40-42. Connolly looking. He'll go off to Eric Schomer. Schomer. And now Holfacker. Holfacker with the ball. Now Brett Schomer. Now Connolly. Connolly with the ball. 1:15 remaining, fourth quarter. Connolly with the ball. Now Malik. Malik waits for Mathibi to jump. Gets the foul. Mathibi's fourth personal foul. Team sixth. Both teams bonus the rest of the way. 57 seconds remaining. First free throw up and good for Malik. Avery Van Stralen and Noah Brickner checking in. Connolly and Holfacker will check out for the Irish. Second free throw up, off glass, no good. Tyler Lemke gets... Mathibi thought about the three, decided against it. Two free throws to come for Jacob Mathibi as he tried going up in the paint with the floater. No good, but he'll still shoot two. 43 seconds remaining, fourth quarter. Brilliant's down by 3. Unfamiliar territory for the Lions at this point. First free throw up and good. 41-43. Connolly and Holfacker check back in. Van Stralen and Brickner come out. Graham Hasse getting set to check in for the Lions. Second free throw up and off front iron and in for the senior guard, Jacob Mathibi. 42-43, Brilliant down by 1. Malik, now to Holfacker. Holfacker with the ball, now Malik. Malik looking around. And Aaron pass goes right between Connolly and Brett Schomer. Brilliant ball, 31 seconds remaining, 42-43. Holfacker and Connolly will check back out, the two leading scorers, as they look to get defensive for Freedom. Mathibi brings the ball up the court. Now Lemke. Freedom thought it was going to be their ball, Freedom crowd, but tipped out of bounds by Brett Schomer. Brickner and Van Stralen check out. Full timeout by the Lions. 17.5 seconds remaining. Brilliant down by 1, 42-43. 17 fouls for the Irish, 6 for the Lions. Taking a look at Freedom's upcoming schedule. After tonight, as I mentioned, Thursday they play Berlin at Freedom. And then on Tuesday, December 23rd, they host Xavier. Xavier is also 3-0 in the Eastern Valley Conference. And then on Monday, December 29th, they host Wrightstown, or Wrightstown hosts them actually. Well, actually, it is Freedom that hosts Wrightstown in the Crest, at the Crest Center in Shawano Sundrop Classic. So a bunch of teams will be there from the area at the UWGB campus. On the court for the Lions, Dante Krasneski, Jacob Mathibi, Justin Lorenz, Michael Reeder, and Tyler Lemke. For the Irish, it's Colin Holfacker, Andrew Connolly, Brett Schomer, Eric Schomer, and Logan Malik. Lorenz looking. Now Krasneski, 8 seconds on the clock. Now Reeder, and stolen away by Freedom. 1.3 seconds on the clock. Michael Reeder tried to make a move into the paint and dribbled it off his thigh. And waiting to see what the call was. Some fans bickering back and forth a little bit about whether it was intentional or not. (42-43), Brilliant trails 1.3 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Brilliant led 31-18 at the break. Timeout by Brilliant. For the Lady Lions, according to Wisp Sports, the Wisp Sports website covers a lot of, pretty much all of high school sports in Wisconsin. Elena Bainborn comes in leading the team with 11.7 points per game. Sarah Braun with 6.3 points per game, and Becky Thiel with 5.5 points per contest. Taking a look at the upcoming games for the Brilliant Lady Lions. As I said, Tuesday, tomorrow night, December 16th, they're at Chilton, a battle of 1 and 3 teams in the Olympian Conference. Brilliant 2 and 4 overall. And then on Friday, December 19th, they are at Manitowoc Lutheran. Manitowoc Lutheran 2 and 2 in the Olympian to this point. And then on Tuesday, December 30th, it's at Southern Door who's 3-1. Connolly to the free throw line. First free throw. Up and good. 42-44. Brilliant trails. 1.3 seconds remaining in the fourth. Second free throw. Up and good. Nothing but net for Andrew Connolly. 42-45, 1.3 seconds remaining. 30-second timeout for the Lions, as Coach Chad Shimmick will try to set up one last Hail Mary play to get the Lions to tie the game before it expires. Before time expires, excuse me. Last year, Freedom was victorious in a non-conference matchup between these two teams, which, as these teams have played pretty consistently year in and year out for the last couple years. Freedom actually used to be part of the Olympian Conference before they moved over to the Eastern Valley Conference. And outlet pass from Lemke to Krasnetsky. Time runs out. Brilliant loses this one, 42-45. Freedom improves to 5-1, 5-0 overall. Brilliant, meanwhile, falls to 5-1 on the season. Looking at some, just real quickly, some leading scores for both teams. Tyler Lemke with 17 points. Dante Krasnetsky looks like 6 points. And for Freedom, they were led by Colin Holfacker with 15. And Andrew Connolly with 12 from what we have. Anyway, 42-45, Brilliant loses non-conference action to the Freedom Irish. Up next for the Brilliant Lions will be Chilton on Thursday night, as they'll be at Chilton taking on the 1-2 Chilton Tigers. So for all of us at Brilliant Radio, have a good night, everyone, and we look forward to bringing you more action down the road. Good night.